Have you ever closed a year and thought to yourself, this was the worst year of my life? What if the year you believe was the worst could actually be seen as the most blessed one? Maybe. That's happening in your life right now. A writer sits alone in his study. His face looks tired. His hand trembles slightly as he reaches for his pen. He begins to write. This year I had to undergo gallbladder surgery. For days I lay weak and helpless in a hospital bed. He pauses, takes a deep breath, then continues. At the same time I turned 60 and had to leave the printing company I loved, the place I had devoted 30 years of my life to. Not long after that I lost my father, the man I loved deeply. His hand grows heavier as he writes the next line. And as if that wasn't enough, my son failed his final medical exam because of a car accident. The damaged car only added to the long list of misfortunes this year. He puts down his pen, stares at the page for a long time. Finally, he writes one last sentence. Truly, this has been a bad year. A moment later, his wife enters the room. She sees her husband sitting in silence and reads what he has written from behind. She says nothing. Slowly, she walks out. 15 minutes later, she returns. In her hand is a single sheet of paper. She places it gently on the desk, right beside her husband's writing. On that paper, it reads, "This year I was finally freed from the gallbladder that had caused my body pain for so many years. At the same time, I am grateful that I could retire in good health. Now I have time to write with better focus and a calmer heart. Not long after that, my 95-year-old father passed away peacefully without prolonged suffering. And even beyond that, God protected our child from a serious accident. The car was badly damaged, but our child survived without a single injury. This year is not bad. This year is a year full of grace. We lived through it with a..." The writer reads slowly. His eyes fill with tears. He smiles. His chest feels warm. In that moment, he finally understands one simple truth. Not every year that feels heavy is a bad year. Maybe the year itself isn't the problem. Maybe we just haven't seen it from a different perspective yet. And when the way we see changes, the meaning changes too. What about you? From all the difficult things you experienced this year, what lesson do you want to hold on to the most? Write it in the comments. Your story might be the answer someone else is searching for. And if this story touched your heart, help us inspire more people by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Let's grow together.